Hello, I'm Angel, and this is Healthful Choices. I am on a mission to lose 80 pounds, and today I'm doing a Halloween tag. I was tagged by Mary Fran over at No Excuses. 10 questions, all Halloween themed. Would you ever go into a graveyard at night? Yes. In fact, my master's thesis wasn't actually a thesis. It was a portfolio of work that I had to turn in, and sort of the crown jewel of my portfolio was having a cemetery listed on the Washington Historic Register. I spent a lot of time in that cemetery. Early mornings, late evenings. I wouldn't say I was there through the night, but I did have an opportunity to talk to a lot of locals, and apparently like in the 50s and 60s, the cemetery was a place to go for parking. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? I want lots of weapons. Zombies are scary. The closer they are, the more dangerous they are. So let's keep them far, far away. I'd have a couple of long guns and then a 9 and possibly a knife. If they got closer, I could use weapons that are more in line with the range. Either as an adult or child, would you rather go trick-or-treating or go to a Halloween party? As a child, it was definitely going trick-or-treating, and as I got older, it was definitely going to parties. I'm a bit of an introvert, not big parties, small parties. Small parties with close friends. You're in a horror film. Are you the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, the survivor, or the killer? Oh, my mom would be so disappointed if I was the killer, right? So I have to be something else. Maybe the skeptic. I'll be the skeptic. Do you watch something happy after watching a horror film? No. Like classic horror films, no. But this like psychological horror stuff, that's totally different. It's just too real. It's like something off of American Justice, right? Like, this would happen? No. Definitely watching something happy after that. While watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person who covers their eyes constantly, or the person who falls asleep? I wouldn't say that I yell at the characters. Sometimes I'm like, oh, hell no. I do have a tendency to look away if I anticipate that somebody's gonna get burned. So probably somewhere between there. Between looking away and talking. Are you the one who gets scared or does the scaring? When I was a kid, I was really good about scaring my brother, you know, my family. My brother maybe would try to scare me back. As an adult, not so much. I'm a pretty jumpy person by nature now, probably because of my experience in the AOR. I don't usually try to scare people. I do wear soft-soled shoes. So I do have a tendency to kind of not intentionally sneak up on people, but just kind of, they feel like I've just sort of appeared there and I startle them. So I would say I'm the person getting scared. Name something you wouldn't want to run into in a forest or abandoned building. Those are very different locations, right? Does it have to be the same thing in both locations? Definitely a predator. A predator of any kind would be something I wouldn't want to run into. Something that could outrun me predator-wise, so like a bear or a wolf or maybe another person. That would definitely be awful. Let's not do that. What is the creepiest thing to ever happen to you? I don't know that it's the creepiest thing that ever happened to me, but it's a recent thing that happened to me. As you know, I have been doing a lot of walking. I like to film different sections of the area where you guys maybe haven't seen. So one of my last city walks, I was coming up on, it's a bridge for trains and it crosses over the Great Miami River. So I thought, oh, this is gonna be great. I turned the camera on and I'm filming as I approach it. And then I noticed something underneath the bridge. I think this could be a body. I turned the camera off. I'm getting closer. I can see that it is definitely looking human. Then I am finally close enough to where I have to make the decision. Am I gonna go and see if this is really a person or a mannequin? I'm kind of, I'm a little bit more gingerly than I probably should have been. I mean, what's gonna happen, right? I finally get over there and he's asleep. Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I kind of back up and skedaddle on my way. If someone dared you to spend a night in a haunted house for $100,000, would you? 100%. 100%. Creepy haunted houses are old, and we all know I love the old stuff. Yeah, sign me up for some of that. And they're paying me? Yeah. I think it's probably a little too close to Halloween to tag anybody and for them to have an opportunity to get the video out before Halloween. So I don't want to put any pressure on anyone, but if you totally want to do this, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to see your videos, or if you just want to answer the questions down below, I'd love to have a conversation with you about the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you or any of the other questions. I hope that you're having a great week and that you will have a successful week going forward. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. Do you see yourself? No, 50. No, 50. No, honey. Okay.